Holy shit, chat. Character creation is probably the most incredible thing to have ever been created in video games, period.
Hold up.
Soul Calibur
you...
6 takes it to a whole other level.
I didn't know there was character creation in Soul Calibur.
Yeah,
is this new to this game?
Yeah, it's like since like Soul Calibur 3, they like implemented character creation, right? And every time they do, it just gets better and better and better. But it's always been amazing. And this year, like, you have to see, like, just Google Soul Calibur 6 custom characters and look at the ridiculous things that people have created. Not just ridiculous, but also like freaking outrageous. Like, people have recreated entire characters from other series. Like, this shit is magical. How powerful this character creation tool is. It's literally out of this world.
Since 3 and 4 had a pretty deep one, people were making a lot of characters based on real people and giving you the code to download them. They actually had a website set for it where someone could make a character, put it on the page, then you went to Saints Row's website, you could download that character and it'd be on your console.
Wow, that is literally the only thing that could make Soul Calibur better, is if I could just go online, because I suck at creating characters, and just go online and download it. But like, there's like, somebody made Pikachu, somebody made like half of the cast from Destiny.
Like the same size as Pikachu?
No. It's like a ginormous man Pikachu. Like, it's freaking nuts, bro. Like, I'm telling you, it's so crazy to see what people have created. And of course, you have like the standard staples, like Link and like Cloud and those. Bowsette definitely exist in Soul Calibur 6 now.
Of course.
So should have seen that coming.
There's no getting rid of that.
But yeah, man, like,
close that door.
It's amazing. It's amazing what can be done with the character creation tool in Soul Calibur 6. Like, that is literally just as fun as the rest of the game.
What can you do that's different in this character create? Like, what made you say, "Oh man, this is way better than the other ones"? Like, did it have, like, was it just so in depth, or did it have one feature that made you go, "This has never been done before"?
So the additional feature that I don't fully understand yet, because like I said, I'm not good at using the character creation tools, but that's what makes it exciting, is that even though I'm not good at it, I can still make stuff that makes me like proud of myself. I can still give myself a gold star. But the thing that really made it more interesting for me was the fact that, like, you can create your character's depth all the way to the point where you can adjust, like, it's hard to explain, but you can kind of adjust like your draw distance, so like your range of attack, which is really weird because, like, you can also play with your custom character on ranked online. So it's like a whole other meta to the game that has to be understood, and really it comes down to like who can play as their character best, because you can't fully account for like the minute details that somebody might have put into their character that make their like range slightly different, or like their hitboxes are altered just a little bit because of the type of outfits they made. There's even like some asshole exploiting like the character creation on the PC version, because of course PC, and he created like a cube character with the skeleton of the character in the center of the cube, so you can't even figure out where his hitbox is. And because the cube is the character, like, it still pushes you away, so you can't really inflict any damage. It's tons of funny videos online. You just gotta look for it. It's hilarious. Like, Soul Calibur 6 is hilarious.
But that
but on a
does sound
serious
pretty
note,
cool.
Yeah, like, you would love it. You would absolutely love it. You would love it. On a serious note, though, the game is definitely a major step up from Soul Calibur 5. However, it still, in my opinion, suffers from the same thing that all of the modern generation fighting games suffer from. With the exception of like Dragon Ball Fighter or any other like the real, like the fully two-dimensional ones, and that's, there's like a certain amount of sluggishness that exists to the like, I don't know if it's input lag, I don't know if it's definitely not input lag. I think this is just how the characters are designed, but like everything feels slower.
Like the length of the animations, maybe. Like,
yeah, exactly. Like the animation
frames.
Speeds and length just feel slower than they did. Like, and this is me being probably like just old, but like back in the PS2 age, like everything just felt so much faster. Like all the combos just felt faster, and I don't know, maybe I just gotta get better at the game, but it doesn't feel as fast. Like everything just feels a little bit sluggish in comparison to older games. But that's my general complaint about all fighting games right now.
It could be said that it's because, wireless versus wired. Wired's gonna have that faster input by a few milliseconds every time.
Yeah, but it like I said, it doesn't feel like it's necessarily an input lag. It just feels like the animations of the characters are slower because they're bigger,
frames.
more bulky, more detailed, more defined. Wow, it's kind of weird that I'm like describing these characters that way.
So I have a
Pause.
couple questions about various characters.
Go for it.
Did Ivy find out a way to wear even less clothing this time?
All right, so I've only fought Ivy once so far, and no, she's wearing approximately the same amount of clothes that she always is. The problem is that that's still not enough clothes.
I just remember the shift from when it used to be, oh, that's sexy, to now it's just like, sigh, please just put on a shirt, Ivy. You're embarrassing yourself.
But Ivy looks so damn good. How could you ever get mad at her for not wearing all her clothes? Like, it's crazy. That is definitely gonna get us in trouble. But I don't care.
Are you cold, Ivy?
Are you cold, Ivy?
Does it get cold on some of those locations?
I haven't. So Soul Calibur, I'm going to be talking about Soul Calibur 6 for a while because, as you guys know, I love fighting games. And the next fighting game that comes out hasn't fully qualified as a real fighter yet for me. And that's the My Hero Justice Academia. I don't know what the full title of that game is. Is this? It's too
I
long
don't
of a
know
title.
either.
The title's way too long. Soul Calibur 6,
I'm gonna
however,
have to give you. Can I give you one question before you dive into all your stuff?
Dive away.
All right. So first question before you tell us everything, Geralt.
I haven't even played as Geralt because I
want him.
am a genuine fan of the Soul Calibur series, right? So like I prefer Soul Calibur over Dead or Alive, and I use Dead or Alive as a comparison because they have similar button schemes in a sense. Somebody's gonna flame me for saying that, but they have similar button schemes, and that's why I prefer Soul Calibur over Dead or Alive. But I'm a fan of Soul Calibur, so there's a lot of characters in the Soul Calibur series that I love playing as. So I like playing as the extra characters is always an afterthought for me. It's like, oh yeah, that's right, they added this other guy from a completely different game series. I wonder how he fits in. But for me, man, as soon as I started playing, I was really excited that when you open up the story mode, so there's a couple different modes in the game for single player that, again, I love single player, so that was amazing for me. But you have like a standard story mode, then within that standard story mode, you can do individual character stories, so like what they were doing at certain points during the story mode when they're not in the main story. But like immediately you get to play as one of my favorite characters, Killick. And he's like he's the staff wielding character, and he's become more of a main protagonist throughout the series. But like in this game, he feels like a very heavily like important character. So like I got to play as Killick right away. I got to play as Maxi right away. I got to play as a new guy named Groth. I don't really know what his name is. It's like there's a 0 in his name. I don't know.
Is there that girl with the this is gonna get me killed, but the girl with the hula hoop blade thing? Do I even get the right game, or? No,
definitely the right game. I haven't come across her yet, but yeah, definitely the right game. I literally dove into this game like 100% as a gamer, and just was like, I'm gonna just play what I want to play right now because I just feel like playing this. So I haven't really like dove into too many of the other modes yet, but the story mode, great story. And I gotta say, I don't know what the hell's going on in Japan, but they gotta cut the shit. They're fucking shit up, okay? I don't understand why every Japanese game that I'm used to having full-blown cutscenes for have been minimized to these like bullshit like comic thing. Like it's like they're like visual novels now for their cutscenes instead of being actual
motion
cutscenes.
novels.
Not even motion. It's just it's just a box with like the caricature of whoever's speaking, and then the dialogue is
Like
speaking.
Like it's just a codec conversation, or like one of those light novel conversations.
Yes,
or just
exactly like
picture.
that.
Oh
Yeah.
man,
That is the whole
Oh.
like. I don't understand why they're doing this. Like you already designed the character models.
yeah.
I don't
They
know
have
enough
the
about
budget.
making video games, but I feel like you already did the hard part. You did the hardest part. You designed the character models and allowed them for free input. Now just tell them what to do for a couple of scenes. That's it. But that's my big complaint there. Other than that,
When
the
did they
story's
stop?
great. Audio's great. Huh?
Did they do that last time for 5 or no?
They did the same thing for 5. Yeah.
Ugh.
Yeah. The last
4?
one that had full cutscenes was 4.
All right.
Yeah.
Dang, I don't know why. Maybe they're subscribing to the whole single player doesn't matter because this is a multiplayer thing, and we're gonna cater to that audience instead. Sort of deal.
Or, and this is me being optimistic. This is me hoping that it's not what you just said. There are like 3 or 4 different single player modes, which are each like treated as story modes because they each have like their own length of like a length of time that you play for. So like the first Chronicle modes that I completed, that singular Chronicle mode by itself is about 2 hours, 2 to 3. I would say a strong like 2 to 3, 3 to 4 hours.
That's cool.
Which is cool. And then within that you have the sub chronicles, which is each character themselves, and each character probably gets, I would say comfortably each character is getting about an hour and a half right now. And then you have like the create a character story mode where you create your character and he becomes a part of the Soul Calibur lore canonically. So I'm guessing that that's probably going to be like another 5 or 6 hours. So with all these like single player adventures mixed in and thrown all over the place, it makes a little bit of sense that they wouldn't like focus on creating all of these different cutscenes. But at the same time, they did it during the PS2 and PS1 era. Like the original Tekken, the original Soul Calibur, they each had like a full-length story mode for each character. You had to go through like 10 to 12 fights. And each character got 3 to 4 cutscenes, like fully animated. They got individual endings, fully animated. So like, no, we're just gonna stop the shit, stop being lazy. I wouldn't even say lazy, because that lazy is offending the people who developed the game, and that's not true. They're not being lazy. They're working their asses off. The publishers or whoever is funding the projects needs to cut the shit and let us get our full budgets for these cutscenes and just make the game exciting. Make cutscenes great again.
Love it. they gotta. They gotta. They gotta.
MCSGA, baby.
I don't even have any clever follow-ups to that.
Oh man, yeah. So leave a comment in the sections below if you believe that they should make cutscenes great again. Also, while you're at it, let us know what you think about Soul Calibur 6. Are you having some fun with the create a character tool? I actually want to start highlighting some people's characters. So unlike chat, like I'm gonna completely just post your stuff if you don't give me permission. But it'd be really dope if you gave us permission. So like, you know what I mean? Just yeah, give us permission. But I'm gonna post your shit anyway.
Hey, this is Chet from Hard Mode Gamers. If you like this video, please like and subscribe. Click that like button, thumbs up, click that subscribe button. We appreciate anything you can offer, even if it's just a moment of your time. We have plenty more of this content available to you at our website at hardmodegamers.com or right here on YouTube. Check us out, and thank you.